One last look at the house before I leave tonight, and stay tuned to see the whole upgrade, revamp, facelift of the inside and the outside of our new house. Alright, just got off the phone with my grandma to let her know we stopped by the new house. And I'm gonna go to work. I'm gonna see if there's any costumes that I don't want with me in the dressing room tonight, and I'm gonna bring it back to the trunk of my car. So then tonight when I leave, there's less things for me to carry out, because I'm not gonna be here for 2 weeks. So I want to hang up my costumes in my room. I never leave my costumes because it just costs so much money. I rather have them in my room hanging up than at the dressing room of my work. So here we go, Sunday night. Let's see how many shows I have to do, because Thursday I did 4, Friday I did 5, Saturday I did 6, plus my gig. That's the 7th show. And then let's see how much I end up doing tonight. But I'm looking forward to going home with the collection waiting for me, fulfilling resin orders, and hopefully in 2 days I'll find out if I'm going to be vending next week Sunday at my local flea market. If there's any openings, I will be there. If not, I will shoot for next Sunday, and hopefully there's a spot for me. Shout out for mom for coloring my roots. It worked out really great last night. I seen videos of me at my job and at my second gig with me dancing with it on, and I really like it a lot. And with this temporary face cover with nothing dangling on my face, it doesn't get like caught up in my wig, and my wig doesn't get damaged, because I ruined 3 wigs. I might reorder the black wig and the red wig now that I know. Like, that's just like so awful though, to have to like repurchase wigs because I can't save them. It's just matted up. So if any of you guys know how to unmat wigs, my mom and I tried doing it with like fabric softener and conditioner for the black wig, and it just did not do anything for it. So it's actually like super stiff and still matted. So if I can save the red wig, great. If not, I'll order another one, because I really like the red wig. I just got really matted up from the rhinestones, and even my costumes, it gets caught on my costumes as well, but mostly my face cover was the biggest issue. Okay, Las Vegas. I'll be back the next time, Halloween week. A lot of people walking outside. So it is 7:45. I have to do my 3rd show at 8 o'clock. I'm almost done editing my last plant tour. Then I need to rewatch it, render it, and upload it. And then I'm gonna give myself a break from editing any more videos. If I want to take the day off tomorrow from editing, I will allow myself to do that, and I would just work on resin orders and sew. But I'm not going to be back in Vegas for another 2 weeks, so I'm trying to just get as much done as I can with editing, because once I go back home, I like to focus on just filming. And I haven't sewed, so I would like to sew so that when I come back for Halloween week in 2 weeks, that I have a new costume or 2 to wear. I just took off my wig and my face cover. I think I have to do probably 2 more shows, and it's like 10 after 9 and we close at 10, but we just got 2 new tables, I think. So I'm probably gonna have to do 2 more shows. I'm thinking, how many shows did I do? This is my 4th show, so I may have to do 6 shows tonight. Go home, hang up all my costumes, shower, grab Evie, and drive home. So I don't know, hopefully maybe I can get out of Vegas by 11:15, 11:30. That means I'm not gonna get home till like 3 something in the morning. But I'm ready to go home, and I'll take a few sips of pre-workout if I have to stay up. I don't drink coffee or energy drinks, so pre-workout is like the only thing I'll drink. Just a few sips diluted to help me stay up on the drive. Vlog, it was a 5-show night, and I got out about 10 minutes early, so I'm gonna go home. I'm going to hang up all my costumes so that they can air out for the next 2 weeks. And then I'm going to shower, grab Abby, and head on out. I do need to stop and fill up gas. I have like a 1/4 tank down, so I want to make sure I top that off. And hopefully I'll get home by 2:30. 3 in the morning is the goal. So good night, Vegas. Thank you so much. And actually, when I think about it, Sunday night was my best night. I did 5 shows, but I made really good tips compared to the rest of the nights. Isn't that so strange? You just never know how that works. But Sunday night, you rock. Thank you so much, Vegas, for always being there for me. And let's see what California can offer me for the next 2 weeks. All right, vlog. I just put gas, $12.75 to top off my gas. It's $3.11 a gallon here at Chevron. It's definitely so cheap at Sam's Club. So now I'm gonna head up the street. I'm gonna go to the Vegas house, take all my costumes upstairs, hang it up, make sure it's nice and neat, so that when I'm back in 2 weeks, they're ready to go again. But I hope that I can finish 2 costumes in 2 weeks. Abby, are you gonna miss this community or what? It is 10:48 p.m. and we should be getting home 2:46 a.m. Oh my goodness. So we'll see what time I end up falling asleep. I have some things to unload, but a lot can just wait till I wake up in the morning after I go to the post office and mail out resin orders. I know Abby is ready to go home. It's currently 72 degrees right now, so the weather is finally decent at night. I was doing really good, but it's 1 in the morning and I'm 127 miles away from home. I'm still in the middle of the desert and now I'm in a standstill. I don't know if there's an accident. I see that they have the right lane blocked off. It looks like they're cleaning the road, but I don't know why we're on a standstill. But hopefully I can still make it home before 3. Right now my time is 2:46, my ETA, but this might take me till 3. I hope not. I have 1 hour 47 minutes left to go. Come on, traffic, why? Oh my goodness, look at all these semi trucks. I never seen so many, and we're like in the middle of the desert. They're redoing the road. Cars. All right, 2:41 a.m. and we're finally back in the bubble. What a drive. I'm so happy I'm home for 2 weeks. Vlog, it is 4:24 p.m. I just finished filling the fountain and watering the whole collection, and I wanted to show you I added like a table leg across the bench so that my squirrel, which I just found out is a mommy because I seen her belly, she must be nursing, so she can climb and get to the water even though if it's lower than this. So let's see. I'm gonna watch next time she comes down. All right, I just finished cooking. It is 5:45. Abby didn't eat her dinner yet, but I'm gonna sit here on the dining table, eat half of this, the rest I'm gonna put away, and I'm going to just edit some pictures for my resin Instagram, and I'm just gonna sit here for a second and then jump in the shower. Before I do the beds and the sheets, I just gave Abby her bone. I took these out of the dryer so they're clean for the week. Hey, where are you going? I'm in the middle of organizing my resin stuff and my desk things now that I have the shelf, and it's doing really good. So enjoy your bone. She was definitely telling me I wasn't doing my job, so you happy now? Okay, relax. All right, I made the bed, but the little munchkin just stayed here the whole time, and we made the bed working on and around her. Look at this. So she's gonna stay here. She had her BONE, so she's good. I'm gonna pour some resin to make some beads for my costume, and I'm just gonna enjoy the night sewing. All right, so it is 10:20 p.m. I'm finally having Egyptian tea. I haven't had this in a long time. And then these are the earrings that I made today. I really like this color a lot, so I'm just letting them cure. I spent, I swear, like an hour and a half cleaning my molds, and let me show you what I've been up to. So as you see here, look at all of this. I cleaned all of my stir sticks. I need to clean these 4 cups, but I did clean the small ones, and I cleaned my bead molds. And this mold here is the worst. I could not take the beads out of this mold. by hand versus these ones. So I use my little tool for like my mica pigments and my glitters, and this was actually straight, but it bent trying to scoop the beads out, so I need to straighten these. And then these are the beads. Look at how pretty they are. Like, they came out gorgeous. I have a few here. Let's see here, what do I have? I have 6 perfect beads. They're great. I love the shape, but they're so difficult. I spent about 45 minutes using the tool to get it out, and it bent my tool and my hands are in pain. But I'm gonna pour resin. I'm gonna do a creamy white background like how I did the plants magnet behind these, and it's gonna be the first time I do this particular style in this mold. And then I'm going to use the rest of the resin to make beads for my costume that I'm sewing right now. And then once I'm done pouring, I'm just gonna spend my night sewing my costume, just relaxing because I had a really long day. And then maybe I should make another pair of earrings because they're so cute. So I wanted to share with you the update. So I'm used these leftover jars that I was using to store my food in. I think these came from IKEA. So I put my small little glitters and gold, silver, copper flakes in here, and then I put all of my alcohol inks in here. I'm sure I'm gonna get more at some point. And then all of my pigments and envelopes and glitters are all in this little basket. But this is like just the beginning of my resin journey, and I already have a lot of different things, and I'm sure I'm going to get more at some point. This is my second attempt. As you can see, it's so hard to get the resin in these tiny cavities. So I don't know what I'm gonna do, but I feel like these are the best ones I've done so far. And these molds are very difficult. The cavities are so small and I can't get the resin in. But I do want to say I feel pretty successful with my 2-layer pour in this mold. And then I made me another variegated earrings. I might use this one on the channel. It's super cute. So now I'm going to sew. But yeah, I don't know about these molds. The cavities is too small. I'm gonna let it cure and then I'm gonna clean it up with tape. Okay, before I do any sewing, I wanted to share with you the beads that I made in the first batch. So this was also a struggle to make. The outside of the molds look like what I just shared on the vlog, a mess. Yeah, and the bead here by my thumb, it took forever to take out. I'm gonna try to incorporate this with my rhinestones on my costume, on my bra and skirt, and see what happens. But I don't feel very confident about the pours I just did in these molds. But this is for my first batch. Not that bad. Because the munchkin is sleeping on the bed, I wanted to be close next to her, so I'm sewing in bed for the first time. So I'm finally adding my new beads that I made. This is so crazy that I made this. So I'm gonna incorporate it with the rhinestones. Here's what it currently looks like. I'm gonna do maybe like 1 row down. It's gonna take me a while because I go 2 to 3 times in and out in each bead and rhinestone. So I'll be here for at least an hour or hour and a half. So here's my point of view. It is 1:15 in the morning and I'm just watching some of my favorite content creators as I sew. So here's the progress. I'm gonna do the rhinestone dangly, I don't know if you want to call this a fringe. I'm gonna do one right here and let it hang down. But yeah, I got a lot of work done. I did a bunch of work here and a bunch of work here, so you can see my bead that I made here and here. But I'm gonna make more. I'm just very frustrated with the mold, but I really like how it gives different texture and contrast. It's so gorgeous. So I'm gonna work a little bit more and then go to bed. Okay vlog, I'm gonna go to bed. It is 3 in the morning and here is all of the progress. You can see the beads I made incorporated. Tomorrow going along the top part of the bra and then add more of these dangly rhinestones and then make my way to cover the whole bra. But so far so good. I might also start working on the skirt because if I don't finish covering the whole bra by the time I go back in 2 weeks, I can dance with it like this, no problem, and it looks fine. So I think I'm gonna start working after I finish this section here. I'm gonna start working on blinging the skirt, at least to try to make it look even to what's going on here, just in case it's not complete in 2 weeks, then I can at least dance in it and it's evenly blinged out. So good night. The little munchkin is sleeping in bed. I'm gonna go to bed. Vlog, I just wanted to show you the orders of the day. Another order in here, which is a bookmark and a keychain from one of my subscribers. And then this is a custom tray that I made yesterday for one of my old co-workers. And we worked together on Oahu like over 10 years ago, and now she's in Washington, so she ordered these two. It's so pretty. Look at that bookmark. So I'm gonna pack these up and then go to the post office and then go grocery shopping and then come home. My bookmark. So this is the first time I ever did a 2-layer. Look at how pretty. And then this is my keychain. Again, first time doing a 2-layer. You see how thin that is? And then I made an extra one to sell. So very proud of this because it's not easy to pour that thin of a second layer. Orders are packed and I'm heading to the post office. So thank you to my subscribers, my friends and family for always supporting the channels, whether it's watching the videos on both channels, buying any of my plants or my merchandise, or now my resin art. So it's so cool to see my collection travel in resin to different parts of the world. And after this, I'm gonna stop by the grocery store. Like, I do want to stop by like my chain grocery store in my neighborhood, Ralph's. And then I do want to stop by my Japanese grocery store. I need to get some rice and furikake. And then I also want to stop by Trader Joe's to get my Trader Joe's stuff that I like. Oh, that's 3 grocery stores. I don't know if I'm gonna do all 3 today. I mean, I even want to go to my Middle Eastern market for a kawi cheese because I had to throw away 1.5 blocks because of the date. So apparently I must have been traveling a lot. I stayed up till 3 in the morning sewing. It's how I get. If I do some kind of project, whether it's sewing, resin, you guys see on the vlog channel, I will pour at 3 in the morning, like when I came home from Vegas the other day. Went to Ralph's, Trader Joe's, and Nijiya Market. So I went to 3 out of 4 grocery stores. I'm gonna go home, drop these things off. I didn't eat anything yet, but I'm gonna meet my bestie Diana for our walk of the day. She's leaving on Saturday in 5 days. So I don't know, this may be the last time I see her for the rest of the year. I went to Daiso to get me containers for my art pieces. It was like $4 a piece. Okay vlog, it is 11:41. I just dropped off half of my groceries, the refrigerated stuff, and then the bigger bulky things that like my rice and my Arizona green tea, they're all in my trunk, and the containers I got at Daiso's in my back seat. But I'm going to go to Diana's now for an hour to walk, and then I'm gonna get a phone call, I guess when I'm there, in an hour 20 minutes, if I can get in or not to this Sunday's flea market. So let's see if there's a spot for me and what kind of spots are available for this Sunday, if there is anything. And then I will come home, eat lunch. I do have a peach that I got from my local Ralph's, so I'm just gonna eat that while we walk. We're not gonna do Earth Cafe. We did a lot of boba, if you guys watch the vlogs. over the last couple of weeks. I'm back home. So these are the containers that I got from Daiso. They were $4 each plus tax. So it is a $1.50 store, but certain items they price it up higher. So I'm gonna use this to carry and transport all of my art. They didn't have my Snapple, but they had this rice. I also got this favorite snack of mine from Nijia. I got me 2 of these. Never had this one from TJ's before. A lot of the stuff I already have in the refrigerator when I came home earlier. So yes, I have a lot of things to put away. I also got my bread with the chicken salad I like. I got guacamole, and then I got bento stuff from Nijia because I never really go there. I think last time I went was when my mom was here, so I picked this up because I got there right at 11 when they put all of this out. So I'm gonna eat this, take a moment, and wipe down all of my groceries. So side note, I just got off a call with the vendor coordinator for my flea market, and I got in for this Sunday at the same spot, so I'm really excited, and I hope that I can get in next week Sunday because I won't be able to vend again until December. So I'm super excited. Here you go, baby. Enjoy your carrot. You did good on your walk today. Alright, so I'm gonna eat this. Not all of it, some of it. Put the rest away. I'm gonna watch one of my favorite content creators, and then I am going to put everything away. I have so much to do, and I'm like looking at my beautiful bookmark like, oh my goodness, this is so pretty. But I'm hungry. It's almost 2 o'clock and I'm finally eating my first meal. I did have a peach while I did walk with the girls, but yeah, I need to eat something more than just a peach. So here I am, enjoying myself and enjoying being back home and celebrating I get to be on another flea market Sunday this Sunday. I'm so excited. A glove and mask up. I'm gonna combine A and B, and I'm gonna fill these molds, and then I'm gonna blow my patio and get ready to teach my client. But I'm gonna make a coaster, another pair of earrings. I'm gonna make more magnets and more beads and more magnets. So there's a lot of little things here. Here's everything that I just poured. I have it covered. I did 3 beads and magnets, a coaster, and earrings. I'm gonna let this sit overnight and I will demold it in the morning. Totally forgot I also made these magnets as well. So as you see, these small little cavities are very hard to fill, and I hate wasting product. Alright, so shout out to Sonia for dropping off. Look at this Stapelia bloom. It is like goals. I've never seen anything like this before. So this is like the size of the ones that she's been giving me. And then now take a look at this and the way how it dries. So I'm just transferring it, but with drying blooms you have to keep it flat because if it's scrunched up it's gonna dry that way. And I can't wait to pour this in my big deep mold. Look at how gorgeous this is. Okay, so I have everything laid out that I have made, and I took the stickers off of the front of the bins. They were huge and they were very awful to deal with. So I'm gonna probably do one for keychains, one for coasters, maybe one for bookmarks. I don't know, we have to see. I might put one of my cases for bigger pieces, and then the rest can still stay in here. So I'm just gonna organize this. I know you have to wait, it's too early. So I'm gonna organize this and then figure out what else I want to pour for this coming Sunday's flea market. Fine, you win. So you can have this, your favorite time of the day. You did so good today while mommy organizes, and then I'm gonna shower and then probably pour some resin and sew. Okay, be good. Okay, so this is all the things that I need to still set up and complete. So I like to always have projects sitting and waiting, especially when I'm at the flea market. I like to be busy. I have all my magnets in here, so it's in a bigger box now. My earrings are still in here because they don't take up a lot of room. My ornaments are all in here. My coasters and my bigger pieces are in here. And then my trays and more bigger pieces are in here. All my keychains are in here. And all of my bookmarks are in here because I love organization, as you can see. So take a look. And I can always put things in here, like my merchandise and whatnot, but I have my long bookmarks, short bookmarks, my monstera, my cactus bookmarks down here, as well as my moon bookmarks. And all my keychains are all in here. Let's take a look. I'll at least open up these two so you guys can see. And then my bigger pieces are all in here. So now they're organized. I can see them clear. And then I just have these decorative boxes I'm still using, but for other things that can be more laid out than squished, because my magnets were all in here, but now they can spread out, and I'm gonna make more anyway. Alright vlog, so I just finished pouring the big Stapelia bloom. Look at this. I'm gonna do another layer before I go to bed. And then I did my first time ever in this bottle putting resin and alcohol ink in it. It was, the viscosity of the resin is so thick that it's like my hand hurts from squeezing it out of this little tip, but I was able to get it into the little cavities. Take a look at how clean that is. So I think I'm gonna go with this method, even though if it makes my hand hurt, because it gets right into the little cavities and I can fill it up if I'm quick. Right, I just made me a cup of tea, got out the shower, and look at the beads that I poured today. They're still curing, and I have more beads curing now that I just poured, but they're just like so perfect. I love it. It's so cute, and it's gonna look so adorable on my costume. Like, take a look at that. It's gonna look so cute. So I'm gonna let this cure. I'm going to drink my tea. Every time I vlog, she wants my attention, but you already had your BONE, so you're good. I'm going to sew and drink my tea and watch the Wendy show, and then I might edit if I have it in me. But I gave myself yesterday the day off. I can give myself today a day off, and then maybe tomorrow I can edit at night. But I really want to like try to get these done. My goal is to get these costumes done for Halloween week. Yes, I know, Munchkin. Every time I vlog, you just want my attention. Okay, so I think I'm gonna add the new bead here next to this big rhinestone, and I'm gonna add something else here, maybe a bead. Maybe one of these will go right here, is what I'm thinking. Alright, so here is the status. Abby's sleeping. It is 1/4 midnight. I'm gonna pour my second layer of resin and then go to bed, because my premiere is in a few hours at 5 a.m. So I need to get up for that. But take a look at that. My beads that I made. Oh my gosh. It totally switches it up. And I'm so proud of my beads. So now that this is done, I'm gonna work on the skirt and give it some bling, because if I don't finish the costume, I could easily wear it like this and sew more on it later. But I need to like jazz up the skirt a little bit, because the skirt is plain. So my goal is to cover the whole bra cup. I love it a lot. It's so gorgeous. Okay vlog, it is 1 in the morning. I'm gonna go to bed because I have to get up at 5 a.m. So yeah, I did the back piece of this, and it's it's not a very thick bloom, so it didn't take very long or a lot of resin. Well, I did take a lot of resin, but not like my big cactus bloom from Tanya. That took me like a whole week. So I'm glad I got that done. And then with the leftover resin, I made a variegated monstera, and then I also set aside some resin to make beads. So that is my project for 1 in the morning. I will probably be able to demold these when I get up in the morning. That's the cool thing about pouring right before you sleep, is you can take it out if your project is ready. So I will pick up the vlog in a couple of hours when it's time to do my plant premiere. Yay, good morning. Time for my premiere, episode 1 of 5. Here we go. My grandma already beat me. She was in the live chat before me. Yay.
Hey everybody, this is Jewelyn. Welcome back to the channel and welcome to my
I woke up at 5, so like 3.5 hours after I went to bed. And I'm looking at my costume now, and I really love those new beads I created. It totally switches up like my costume designing now that I can make my own beads. It's super fun and the look is just so gorgeous. So shout out to me for being able to make beads for my costume designs. I love it a lot. So I woke up at 5, and my grandma was actually on the plant tour premiere before me. She got up in the middle of her sleep at 2 in the morning, and she was already in the live chat when I called her to make sure she was up. So shout out to my grandma. Give this vlog a thumbs up for my grandma being on it. Thank you, grandma, for supporting the channel in the middle of the sleep. I wanted to, as you can hear, the construction, it goes on from like 7 to I think around 3. I hear them stop. I wanted to demold a bunch of pieces that I poured, and then I'm gonna stop by the post office to drop off something that I sold on eBay, and then I'm going to start my day. It's a day of no teaching or dancing, and the flea market, today's Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. I have 4 days for the flea market to prepare myself. And last night, if you watched yesterday's day in a life, I organized all my things in those Daiso containers. Well, not everything got in there, but mostly everything got in there, so everything's like in a clear display when I'm transporting them, and I can see what I have and what I want to make. I also have this here of just things that I need to set up, but I always like having stuff to set up, especially when I'm at the flea market. I don't want to be sitting on my phone. I don't mind taking a story or two, but I don't want to be on my phone like looking bored, so I have things to work with. So look at how cute this is. I really like this mold. I'm having fun with it. I've been making it into magnets, putting it into coasters. It's so cute. Yeah, these came out perfect. So I'm gonna set those up as magnets. Now let's do this one. I'm really excited about this one. So there's that, and there's that. So how cute is that? Super cute. I need to make more of that. How pretty is that? Still curing, but look at how pretty that is, which I'm gonna film for the main channel right now, demolding. So I'm gonna set up these earrings and I'm gonna wear it on the video. 83 degrees, perfect and sunny. Right, we are back at the beach. I think I'm gonna set up my camera here and film me dancing with the beach in this background. I've been trying different areas for my Instagram videos, but look, there's no cars in this parking lot ever. It's locked, so I think it's gonna be perfect for me to dance here. Evie's relaxing in the shade. Look at, she's a good girl. I'm gonna dance with this background and then we're gonna go for a walk. thank you, Ebby, for sitting and waiting for mommy. I just danced there a little bit in the sun. It is super hot, so Ebby, let's do a little walk for you and then we'll go home. All right, walking towards Venice. I've danced in this parking lot, but I need to come earlier because it's too hot. It's in the 80s, which is perfect to like lay down, but not to dance like in a cement parking lot. A lot of people out here on a Wednesday, back at the same area. Did a good walk for Ebby. It is super hot, so I'm gonna do some abs here in the shade and then we're gonna go home. Hey, time to go, baby. Good job. All right, mask on, heading back to the car. I'm gonna go home and make me a post-workout shake. Haven't had one in a while. And then get to more pouring. And I'm just like thinking about my costume. I can't wait to finish it and work on my other ones. Use it at the end of the month. It's gonna be really fun. I'm back with my shake. It's been a minute. Only now Evie's eating her food because I'm sitting down eating. It's 12:30. So I have a bunch of beads I want to share with you that I poured last night and I took out this morning. And I'm going to be adding them to my costume today. I'm actually going to put my dress back onto the dress form, which is right there, because I actually know I need to put it on, and then I'm gonna pin on my bigger rhinestone appliques on the waist area because the material is stretchy. But anyway, take a look at all these beads. Like, I made all of this. This is so cool. I cannot believe it. And they're like the cutest beads. Take a look. So cute. How adorable is that? I love it. It's so cute. So cute. So I'm going to be adding this onto my costume today. Oh, I just love it so much. It just like, it makes my costume designing and creating these pieces for me to dance in a little bit more extra special because I'm making the beads. But I will always go down to the fashion district and buy like strands of generic beads for fillers, but these ones are super special and I can custom make it to any color I want. They're just so cool. So anyway, thumbs up the vlog. Gorgeous is this. So I'm gonna drink my post-workout shake. Take a look at this. I'm gonna grab more pictures for my Resin account, take more pictures, set up more things for the flea market. I always get nervous like thinking about flea market day. I want to make sure I have things, different varieties and stuff like that for people to look and choose from. So yes, it is Wednesday and I'm home for a total of 2 weeks, so that's really nice. But technically tomorrow I'm supposed to be going home to Hawaii, so that makes me really sad. Currently 3:11 p.m. I'm gonna eat my favorite sandwich from Trader Joe's since I went grocery shopping yesterday. Okay, I just sewed these 2 bookmarks. They're so pretty, to one of my subscribers that watch both of the channels, Elizabeth. So I'm just gonna pack this up so that I can take it to the post office tomorrow. They're so gorgeous. So thank you, Elizabeth, for supporting the channels and my art. Okay, one of my subscribers just bought this baby wilfin here, and I took it out of the planter. And take a look at the section right here. I'm gonna have to cut. Okay, let's see here. I'm sorry, wilfin. Can we cut you from here? without hurting myself or the plant. And just kind of rock it back and forth because it's super thick. Whoa! Whoa! I did it! Look at it! Okay, so I just spent half an hour cleaning a few things here. My molds, stir sticks, cups. I still have like 5 cups I need to clean. I'm gonna be working with these 2 Stapelia blooms. I'm gonna put it in the same mold. I'm gonna do another one of these because I only have 3 and I would at least want 7 to take to the flea market. And then I have the beads that I want to pour again. So I have the little cups I like to have to pour into these little cavities. I'm gonna do one big pour into this mold. Done pouring, so I did another mini monstera, cactus magnets, and my Stapelia blooms, and I put 2 in 1. So I'm gonna let this sit. These I'm gonna demold tomorrow, and then at some point tonight before I go to bed I'm gonna pour the second layer, and then we'll demold this tomorrow as well. Really happy with the way how this turned out, and I think I'm gonna do like a black glittery background for this one. Okay, it's 7 o'clock and I'm having mushroom ravioli, and I'm gonna eat this with vegan pesto from TJ's. Just finished my church service on YouTube live. I am going to drink the Egyptian tea and this pastry thing that I got from Nigeria Market yesterday. 10 o'clock and I'm at my workbench area. I'm going to pour the second layer of this piece so that I can demold it tomorrow. And I'm going to take these beads out and I'm gonna make more so that I have more for tomorrow. Then once this is done, I'm gonna allow myself to sew. And I don't know how long I'm gonna stay up tonight because I got up at 5 in the morning to do the premiere, then went back to bed and got up at 9. But it's been just so like great having this workspace here where I just have everything here and not on my dining table. I should have done this a long time ago, but now that this is like my little business, I just can't afford to ruin my dining table. So the piece is done, and I'm gonna do something different here with the moon. So I'm gonna do a 2 pour, and I'm gonna put a teal background to this. So I'm really interested to see how that's gonna come out, but I am done with this piece. So now on to sewing. Abby's hanging out on the bed. And I just put my dress on for the first time in, I don't even know. I rarely put my costumes on until I'm done. And of course, every time I vlog, Ebby wants my attention. So as you see, I'm slowly making my way to cover the bra, but I'm gonna stop for now since I went all the way here, and I'm gonna add these rhinestone appliques, and I'm gonna pin them down with safety pins. So I have to look in the mirror. Ebby wants my attention every time I vlog. I'm gonna sew them on, and then I'm gonna work my way around the waist to bling everything out. And then I'm gonna do the same thing where I'm gonna add these little dangly rhinestones in certain parts on the whole waist. And then once I'm done with that, then I will go back to covering the bra. And yeah, what do you guys think? It looks so good so far. 5. So I'm gonna pin them around my skirt.